Hey guys, welcome back to my page here. Picked this little trailer deal thing up and turn it into something to haul some wood with. It's actually pretty cool. It's got full running gear, leaf springs on it. Turn it here. Back here, same thing. You got your leaf springs on the back, and then you get this little brake system too. You pull this lever right here. It's got to be greased up, but you pull it, it clicks in, locks in right here, locks your back brakes and keeps it from moving. There's a little button on here, it's froze up right now, but push that in, it releases the brake. Got rubber tires. My problem is this beam here, they got a 10-inch, and on that side they got a 9-inch. So I got them spacers on there. That's what was on it. When I took, they had them skids over there on there, right there. But I built a little flatbed frame on there, and then use it to haul the firewood logs out of the woods with the tractor. So let me show you the tongue up here. Got a pintle hitch on there, and then a little lever on there. Locks that in. You just flip this guy back, just like that. You can drop that hitch down, set in the door now, but don't mind the spray paint on the door there. Well, that's what we got. So build a little flatbed on there. I'll show you this side too. See how she works. I threw some wood on it the other day, just some plywood and pallets, made it nice and level, and hauled out a couple face cord on her. It hauled it good, but let's see what we can make out of it. Alright, so what we did is we cut these other brackets off that were right here. So that way we can run our new angle iron straight across. Got it cleaned up, paint's all up so you can make good weld. Clean these up a little bit, sorry. You gotta leave these plates on because they got different size beams on there. But when you get something for free, you can't be picky, I guess. So this here, get this one cut off. And clean that paint up right there too. On this side, this one's all cleaned up here. Cut off. We'll put our piece of angle iron across there. I'm gonna go as wide as the tires. Sorry, I ain't got a very good camera here, but we'll go as wide as the tires, and then we're gonna go 8 foot. So I'm back here. The other day when I was out here, dropped my camera and broke it. I had to wait for a new one to get here. So I'm a little bit further ahead than where I was the other day, but I'll give you a quick little look here. I got the frames all welded on there, all the way around there. And then I got the pockets welded on there with 1.5" tubing and a couple braces here to hold it all the way around there. That side over there, if you remember, the beam's 1 inch smaller, so I put them spacers all the way across, and then put a piece of angle on there. Can't really see, I got a lot of stuff on there, but once it's done I'll show you. Put that piece of angle on right there on top of that, give something to lay on. And working on this side over here with the pockets, I got the 2 angles on there. I got one more pocket to put down at the far end there, and then some bracing for the middle here. And then in the back somehow here I left this open so we can try to install a log lift on the back here. So we'll see how it goes. Got the stake pocket cut here, got the edges beveled. Make good weld on her. You know, anybody can do this. I'm no professional by any means. Just a couple grinders. Got a welder over there and just go at her, you know. Make it how you want. There's no plans to this thing. I'm just winging it all the way through. So once you got to your pocket, I'm using these 1.5" by 1.5" tube. You can see on this one here, I'm using it as a support as well to hold this side up. So get them cut, get your bevels on there, get it marked out so it's centered, and burn you a bead on there, and we'll go from there. I'll show you here in a second. That's what you end up with there. Like I said, I'm no professional. Hope you can see it there. We'll get her welded up down here. I'll show you that here in a second. Got her in place. Clamp holding it on. It's all lined up. Burn a couple beads on there. Cut that clamp loose and we'll be good. That's what you get. I'll run another pass on both those, and we'll get her. So there we go. Like I said, no professional, but can get her done. We'll finish welding all this up, all around all this stuff here. Get her good and solid. I gotta finish welding those too. So I'll get that welded up and get on to the next. Alright, so this is where we're at. Everything's on, everything's welded up. I gotta get her painted up still, but I'm gonna build the log lift or the arch lift on the back here to lift the logs up. You'll see right there, and right there. Once I get that built, I'll show you. Got 2 braces in there holding it up, and then the 3 holding the stake pockets on. Cross braces are in the middle there. Had to use some scrap that I had laying around. Got some supports in the middle there at the front and the back. Same thing on this side here. 2 supports and then the 3 stake pockets. So we'll get this log lift built on it and go from there. This is what we're going to use here for the main supports to hold up that log arch. It's 5-inch flat stock, 1-inch thick. Cut them into 5-inch section or 5-inch pieces, and then we'll drill the holes in it, put pins in through it, and that's what's going to hold the support up. So stick around and you'll see how it turns out. I ain't never built one, so we'll give her help. Alright, so we got these pieces cut. Got 4 of them total here. 2 here, 2 up there. Got everything marked out in the centers. Hit the drill press here, get them holes drilled out, and then we'll get them welded up, mounted up on there. so yesterday you seen I was drilling them holes through that 1-inch for the pin there. Today I'm gonna go ahead and build the log arch first, and then mess with them steel plates. Try to line it up better that way, because as you know, on that side the beam's smaller. It's an 8-inch or whatever it was, but it's an inch smaller than this side over here. So it's gonna take some figuring to get it to work, but the frame's all built on the whole trailer now. Now it's just doing the log arch. But we'll get that going here and see what we can do. I ain't never done it. Only got little things, bits and pieces of information offline there, so it's just kind of winging it. Hopefully it turns out. Alright, so we got everything cut here. I got her laid out, but apparently I got some angles that are off. Trying to cut with a little wheel don't make it very close, so I have to readjust this one here. I got one over there, and that one there I gotta cut a little bit, but you can see the gist of her here. Get those cut, and I'll show you before I weld her. Alright, now we got her. That's it there, just sitting there. It ain't been welded up yet. I'll show you what we got going here. I gotta shim them up and get them straight, but all the angles are right. We just gotta get a tack on there and get to welding once we get them set. I'll show you here shortly. We're gonna put some gussets on there like this one here. And put them on all these, flip it over, put some on the bottom, on the back side there. See if we can stiffen her up a bit. That's where we're at for today. See how she goes. There, those ones are already all pre-cut. Alright, so I'm back. And this whole camera thing, I guess I forget to do, so sorry about that. Just want to give you an update where we're at with all this. It's way ahead of the last video, so got these here welded. They're inch thick steel, drilled through an 1.25 inch pin, and then I added these 1/4 inch plates to the insides or the outsides of this 2x2 by 1/4. We got the gussets on there. I got some chain catches, one on each side. All the gussets are on. This top one here, I'm gonna have to change it. I didn't realize it. We'll have to cut it down so it fits better. See how tight it is there. Get it more like this side. That's 1-inch steel there too that we drilled through. And I got her chained back to the front there. That's where the winch is gonna go, but wanted to get it up out of the way and see how it worked. And here I put some C-channel down because it was wider than what the beams were. And I put some braces underneath that on each side. That's the side that was lower, so we had to build that up. Not sure what else we got. I think that was it. But I'll try to keep it going today, and I'm gonna try to get that winch over there. I did pick up some steel for that. Thinking, not sure if I'm gonna do it yet or not, but across the back here, put like some kind of slope on there, so as logs are coming up, it don't catch any of that stuff. That's a brake for the back tires. But if I can put that steel there and let it ease right up on there like a rollback, you know. And then I'm going to use some of it to cover the winch up front so no logs bust that. We'll see how we do today. Alright, so earlier I was saying we needed to cut this down, get her so I had a little more room. We cut a bunch off of there. It would give us about 2 inches with this shackle here. That'd be plenty enough room to get a hook or chain or anything through there. And then it's nice because you just pull them pins and lay it down, do whatever you got to do with it, you know. But since it's down, I'll show you. I got these. This is what I was saying earlier for them chains. One on each side. Got a little gusset on each side of them. And then here, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but 1/4 inch flat steel all the way around it. And then welded this 1 inch thick to it. Drilled this hole through there. And then I'll show you down here. These are just that 1 inch steel pieces. And that C-channel. 1/4 inch extra stock on both sides of these. So that way it'll hold it. Like I said, I'm no professional here. I'm just winging it, and hopefully this all comes together. We'll see how she goes. Alright, so this is where we're going to put the winch somehow, some way here. And figure her out as we go. As this tongue here works. So this stays up like that for storage, so we gotta make sure we got enough room there. That's turned all the way this way, so I got plenty of room that way. That's turned all the way that way, so we got plenty of room there. We'll have to see what we can do here. Get the figure in and make it work. So we're gonna be putting this Badland ZXR 3,500 pound winch on here. Now, I didn't go anything fancy or special because I don't know how this is all going to come together. So, worst case scenario, this ain't got enough to it. We get a bigger one. But, just a Harbor Freight special. I think it was like 150 bucks or something maybe. Get her out of the box here and I'll show you guys. So there it is. Nothing big, nothing special. It's like 13-14 inches wide. Looks like I got some kind of mounting plate here. Got a controller here. Another controller. Looks like the power supply cord. Something, I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's the power cable, ground cable. It's a little cool little thing. Not sure what we got there. Here's your hot. Positive side. Oh, we got there. Little bitty shackle. Little hook. I got a bunch of ends for the wires. Got another little wire for something. Little bracket. Not sure what's in this bottom. There's something else under there, huh? Here's all this for the front for the cable to run through. And then the mounting bolts and stuff. Let's see what's in this little box here. solenoid, I guess. Guess we'll have to read the directions on this gadget, huh? But that's where we're at for now. Alright, so there's the winch setup. I went a little overkill on it in case I went with a bigger winch, in case this one ain't big enough. But 2-inch square tubing, 1/4 inch thick, and then some C-channel on top. Got the holes drilled, and put a piece of 2.5 inch channel there. Drilled a hole. I got a pin through there so I can take it off, and it's welded right to the frame of the trailer and to the decking of the trailer there. But that's it there. Put some gussets on the side, one in the middle there. She ought not fold over now. Alright, so this is where we're at now. Got the this little bumper thing here. It's hard to see. Hopefully that works out. Log's right up on there. I didn't put the decking on yet. I'm gonna give her a test run here and see what she does, but I got the plates mounted. Got a couple shackles on there for now. Got the winch on there. I built that little rack there, keep the logs from flying into the winch or doing any damage or anything like that. The winch is all mounted on. The wires are not hooked up yet because I got to pull it all apart and paint this thing after. So I just got the wires. I'm going to zip tie them up, drag it outside, and put this battery tray across the front. Put 2 batteries on there. Right now I just got the one. Got that all hooked up. Like I said, that stand for the winch, that thing's overkill, but in case this one isn't big enough, I can put something bigger on there and not have to weld on her again. So we're gonna drag her outside here and give her a run for the money and see what happens. Alright, so we moved ahead to this longer log here. 7 foot, I don't know, 14 inches across, but got 2 boards that were cut off the top of it. I don't know, probably 300 pounds, 400 pounds, somewhere in there. But let's see how it works with this. Get this set up here and we'll get it on there. it's supposed to work. So everything worked good. I'm happy with it. We'll get her out in the woods here and make another video for you guys and show you how we do it and how it works and how much we can get on it. Thanks for watching. Alright, got her back in the barn here. Got the uprights cut and put in. They pop in and out. Threw some spray paint on a little bit here. Got everything else cleaned up, ready to go. Pull that winch off here in a little bit. We'll paint all that stuff. So basically, this upright here, I just welded some rod to her. Hold her in place. Got a little slack in there. Should be good. Get some paint on her and call her a new one. So here we go. We're gonna run her out to the swamp and a couple logs, make the decking for it. We're gonna run her up on the trailer here without the tractor. Tractor's already over there in the swamp, so I'll get this going for you, see how it works. So there she is, right there, all done up. Come out here, the swamp here, and cut up some of them boards there. I'm making another hay wagon on the other side of my truck here, and I use those for the beams, but I'll show you here. That's the start of it. There's another beam being cut over there, so I decided to do the same thing here with mine. Yeah, we got her done there. It's not perfect, everything was done out here, so there was no planer or none of that good stuff. It was just slabbed it and cut her to size and made her fit. But she's done. Put some bolts in her to hold her straight. Turned out really good. I'll get another video of us using it here next day or two. We get about a foot of snow coming tomorrow, so it'll be a few days, but thanks for watching.